Hey y'all, welcome to Ancestors Says. Look, y'all, my ancestors are feisty today. My ancestors are feisty today, so bear with them. Okay. All right, the car's just been flying. Somebody's ancestors is feisty. If they're not mine, there's somebody that's close to me or my lineage ancestors. Somebody tied into something somewhere. But because, yeah, it's a lovingly feisty though, you know. It's not a... But y'all might be seeing 211, 141, 144, 555, confirmation 333, 000 as well. So let me get my introduction out first. Hi. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so geeked. Like, there's been so many large shifts this week. It just feels good to be able to say, okay, retrograde, clearing out, okay? But if you're new to my channel, what's up? Make sure to hit that like, hit that follow, and become a part of GD Soul Tribe. And if you are somebody that's been rocking with me since day one, hey, this is a collective energy pool, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind, okay? If you do not find this relevant to you or your situation, just enjoy story time and Tarotland. I'm a dark and light empathic reader, which means I deliver messages from dark, upright empathic beings and light empathic beings, but I am a light worker. Let's not get it twisted. No shade. However, it is what it is. That's another thing. I feel like a lot of people's been really trying to figure out their life journey, their purpose, their life path. I've been pulled a lot on that, and I feel like that's something we all, after certain phases, I think that's really like kind of the phase after, you know, your initial awakening, dark night of the soul, karmic debt, reflection, test at the test, and getting comfortable in your skin is learning who you are and what exactly is underneath that skin, you know. So I feel like a lot of us are there. We also have people that are entering periods of repeated cycles. Okay, I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling like people are entering periods of karma or dharma. Okay, on February the 14th, I keep getting something about confirmation about Valentine's Day. I don't know why. It definitely ain't for me. Something significant about Valentine's Day. Something happened on Valentine's Day, or somebody birthday might be on Valentine's Day. 2014 is significant as well. Okay. But I got some downloads, so it was messages mainly for divine masculine. It was like a great grandpa, a grandma, somebody's Dominican. Somebody got a lot of like Native American Indian. Somebody has European descendant, the darker skin and the lighter skin, you know, I mean Egyptian, I say European. Somebody's descendants is European, Caucasian, you know, something of that. Europe might be significant. Somebody might want to go travel to Europe, elope to Europe, go on the run. I heard somebody like, nobody would think to look there type of shit. But that, to be honest, somebody is so clever and smart and so keen, like, but they use them in the wrong way. Like, they use their wits, their smarts, their talent, because this person truly has gifts and talents, but they use them in the worst way. Like, it is what it is. Like, everybody, I don't judge. This person is powerful. I would not deny. Oh yeah, and I have specific messages for like specific divine masculines, like two of them. Somebody's on a darker side. Somebody, if this message, because it's going to be a confirmation for these, I'm hearing two in particular, but in this energy pool, you will get a broader information. It's not just going to be like, you're going to get like your zodiac sign, your initials, and some confirmations, but a confirmation will be somebody will get the chills. Somebody left ear will start itching. Somebody already feels like some I always feel like somebody's watching me. Somebody already feels like that after they did this last ritual over the last moon cycle, and I'm seeing like the ORGY, like, you know, the SEX ritual. Yeah, that's why you feel like that. Somebody's feeling like crazily obsessed with somebody that they have proclaimed to. They made a whole I hate this person club. Somebody's feeling like they don't know why they're obsessing over this person. It's because whatever love spell you did backfired. And this is another thing I was getting. For somebody karmic out there that has been attacking a divine feminine, even though this divine feminine has nothing to do with this man, this karmic actually got this man on board with her to be spiritually attacking her and doing whatever it is they've been running around doing. I don't know. I'm not even gonna go deep into that. But for this karmic, they said that like, basically, you break your own heart when you use love spells, because then whatever relationship or whatever bond that is being built is an illusion, because the love is an illusion. If you force something like love per a love spell, know that you are creating an illusion. So when that starts to break, because somebody is waking up, even if it's too late for that particular union. I don't know. That's something you got to take up privately, get you a private reading with somebody that does not benefit from your situation at all. Okay, that's for somebody. But whoever you are, you know you are. And then we got on another side, somebody is finishing up some, like, their dark night of the soul. They already walked away from the situation. Somebody is like more of a because, you know, I don't know if you're into politics. Somebody might be into politics. Somebody might be somebody that's kind of prominent in whatever area or field that they are in. This person is spiritually inclined. Somebody's a businessman or a CEO, a boss daddy. You know, they like to say that they also have their, whatever they got going on, like a cult or a group or something that they do for spiritual practices. It is of a darker sense, but it's upright. And again, anybody, my beliefs are very different than a lot of people's. And to be honest, I'm like my ancestors and God and the spirit team, I don't care what anybody say, are the ones that led me and brought me to where I need to be, what I need to learn, what I need to, whatever. So it's gonna, I know mine is kind of, everybody got their own thing, but mine is kind of different than a lot of other people. So for me, you respect it or you don't. You respect the light, you respect the dark over here. But I do believe in having empathy for people who's deserving of it. And what I mean when I say that is you get what you give. So if you're out here running around doing weird stuff, then the karma you get is going to resonate with the actions that you take. So being an empath, you have to learn the balance between your emotional control, especially in terms of justice and violating justice. Period. And obviously there's one God, and he has a whole lot of ground to cover, more ground than we even know. So there are people put in place on earth to do that due diligence, okay? But in a rightful manner. But any position of power, you know, you have people that abuse it. That's where the balancing of the scales and the law and order, spiritually, universal laws, come into play at. So this is a message for spiritually inclined as well. And as I always tell y'all, if it's something that you're hearing that's foreign to you and you have no idea what I'm talking about, go research, go look it up, educate yourself from. And if it's absolutely gone over your head, this message is not for you. I am somebody that do go into a lot of spiritual works in depth when I do talk about it, but I like to talk about what's going on the physical earth. So I'll tell you like something and I'll explain it in a spiritual way, and then I will backtrack that and make sure I'm explaining it to you as worldly too, because that's another thing. A lot of people that's freshly coming through their awakening, I was somebody that struggled with this, know that we use a lot of different words for a lot of different things. So again, I might have to put emphasis on this. When we use the word death or you see the death card, it does not always mean a physical death. It could be death to your finances, it could be death to your career, it could be death to your spiritual gifts, and it can mean a physical death. It all depends on what energy we're channeling and what the situation is. But every time you hear somebody say death, that doesn't mean somebody's about to die, okay? That's not what that always means. A tower can be good or bad. You have good tower moments. You might love at first sight. It's like find the love of your life. You know, it's a tower moment. The way you're feeling, your emotions, you're on cloud 10. Like you're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be a tower because something's coming to crash down on your head. Like you might be going through a breakup. You might find out some news that you never thought. You know, it might be health scares. It might be evictions. It might be freaking like catching your person cheating. It might be loss of a child. Anything. You know. So keep that in mind. All those things might be resonate in terms of the most recent events in the last 2 to 3 years for people. And if you are somebody that have lost a child, my condolences to you. I'm hearing miscarriage. My condolences, you know. Very touchy subject. And also, healing. When it comes to healing, it's not just romantically. Like healing takes you to heal like about family, friends, work environments, healing like in terms of forgiving yourself, healing the way that you are like having an obsession with money or material things, healing bad toxic habits or addictions in your lineage or your bloodline. Healing goes way deeper than just romance. And you know, a lot of people like to really focus on the romantic aspect, which is all good, but the romantic aspect comes after you are done healing all aspects and you are whole and you're able to bring something to the table. And we don't just mean money wise, we mean bring something to this table like good energy, good vibes, motivation, equal reciprocity. Something's going on. Somebody gets hung up on the way you talk. Okay, that's for somebody. Somebody loves the way you talk. Actually, both of these people that I'm feeling in this energy love the way you talk. Somebody got a thing like with accents. I'm hearing somebody with a very thick accent. I kept getting the Bronx, New York earlier. North Carolina, Virginia, Arizona, California, Maryland, Pennsylvania. those states are relevant, okay? I was also getting that there's a divine masculine that's been thinking about giving somebody, you've been thinking about giving somebody that you feel like you have wronged a gift, maybe some type of jewelry or something. I feel like somebody wants to mend something with somebody that they were romantically involved with, but they might want to mend it in a friendship way. But the objection I see in that, in terms of your spirit guides and their spirit guides, and for one, is somebody still going through karma, and they know that ultimately in the background, either you or the person you're connected to, y'all wanna dump your karma off on somebody else. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to pay your karma back. That's why your gifts may seem weakened, if not all the way gone. Okay. Somebody keeps asking. Somebody was trying to attack somebody's crown chakra. Somebody keeps asking, what do they do? The person who came and paid you, because you're a practitioner, lied to you. And your guides want you to know that you know better than to jump on a situation, confirmation, without doing your due diligence. What's wrong with the word due diligence today? Due diligence. Somebody, that's the part somebody skipped. Yeah. Please be logical in the way you move about whatever situation that you are feeling like you want to react to. Accountability is very much so necessary in for everybody that's connected to whatever situation that's about to blow and expose this brotherhood that has been around for years. I'm here like 1976. I'm hearing that somebody let a hussy, a dark witch, emotionally manipulate them, sweetening spells, and pull a bunch of people into a situation that once one thing falls, it's going to be like a domino effect. People thinking about taking flights. Everybody's thinking of all the wrong things to do. Somebody's praying now, but their ancestors, like, they didn't want to hear anything they had to say up until now that they're starting to see things change for them since this last ritual. Somebody was doing the Humpty and came up with some bumpties. I'm sorry. Woo. I see a group of maybe 4 to 5 people. 3 girls, 2 men. Or is this? Yeah. That might be saying 311. Yeah. Also, I was getting that somebody was doing the Humpty and came up with some bumpties. And whoever y'all think the culprit is from that situation, I think they're saying it's pretty obvious, and yeah, that was the person. But also for take accountability, they keep saying accountability, because you shouldn't have been doing what y'all was doing anyway. They told y'all to stop. Somebody keeps saying one last time. Somebody else, it's a grandpa energy. He said, you let that girl suck the soul out you. Somebody got a mean one. Somebody got a mean jaw. He said no tonsils. Somebody got their tonsils taken out so they could, oh my God. Somebody grandpa's off the chain. All right, I ain't even going there no more, okay? So I'm about to go get the cards out and let's see what y'all message is, because they'll ultimately, those were confirmations, answers to whatever questions you might have thought or said out loud. These are specific to masculines. Somebody that was born into whatever it is you in, and then somebody that chose that side, because somebody was a light. It's a divine masculine that it's like a generational curse breaker. It's supposed to been clearing up some stuff, clearing up some past like that, and for their lineage to, yeah, supposed to be operating a light confirmation that got tied up and made an oath, keeping their promises to their wife, a dark witch, family, scandal. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see what the messages are for y'all, okay? Let's see what's going on in your energy. Yeah, something about clovers. Somebody might find a 4-leaf clover. Something about the color green as well. Something about the color blue, purple. Take how it resonates. And I'm not saying that the only people that can watch this energy pool are men, but I know this is a divine masculine message, and I know it's somebody, both of these people playing the dark arts for sure. Something about a mechanic, and something about maybe somebody flattening somebody's tires, or somebody waking up to their tires being flat, or maybe something happening with a blowout or something like that. Or somebody got a big room. Something about somebody's tire. Something about OnlyFans and something about a gentleman shaving his genital areas for OnlyFans videos. Yeah. A throuple. Is what I was hearing, a throuple. Whatever that is. It's a throuple. I gotta look at it. Somebody left ear been itching a lot. And again, if I say somebody's name, again, like I always say, every reading, and you know that it has nothing to do with you, then it's not you. Also, I might channel your name, the person in your energy name. This might be about you or anybody connected to you, their situation. The zodiac signs could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That comes out. Okay? Also, if you want to donate to my channel, you can send it to my Cash App or PayPal, GEEDESER1010. I'm not doing private anything right now, but I will be rolling out soon. I don't like to give dates or time spans because people are super weird at this time. So I go through the same thing. You guys go through one part of the collective. Y'all might be definitely seeing 777 as well. So we're going to start off with tarot to see what your ancestors want to say. Okay. I just got Emperor at the bottom, so I'm not going to take it out. Try not to bang the cards so loud. Try not to bang the cards so low. Something's falling apart, literally. A Two of Cups situation. So some teamwork or collaboration in a group. Somebody could be a Capricorn. They're falling apart. Somebody's feeling like it's too much responsibility. They feel burdened, exhausted, and they're like losing concentration. Like they're losing focus. And or you, take it out, resonates. Somebody that their third eye is awakening, and they're starting to catch on to who's been doing like root work on them. It's a man. A Sagittarius and a Capricorn is very much so significant. I see the color purple again, an Emperor energy. Somebody could be an Aries. Okay. They're feeling burdened about a situation that they invested in. Now that they are awakening up, they're finding truths, and it's burdening them. It's like weighing them down a whole lot. What's this truth? What's this burden that this person is carrying? Spirit? Their burden is breaking the heart of a high priestess.
Yes,
okay, so somebody's stressed out because they broke in the heart of a high priestess. Somebody that third eye is on fire. Somebody could be a Libra, and somebody could be a Pisces. About secrets that they kept away, or somebody thought. I'm also getting this is the person that feel like, how come you weren't the person you are now that y'all are apart? Somebody is finding out who you are, and that's breaking their heart. Somebody thought you were fake, and they were telling other people this, but something has happened, and this person is getting the truth. I'm hearing all mask off, and you see the cards came out like down. So what was hidden? Somebody's been hiding the fact that this person, this high priestess, that they deliberately did something to get revenge on or something like that, was their happiness. Somebody's feeling like about being greedy and not giving to the situation. Somebody felt like this high priestess was like the person they see now they're in love with, but what they're trying to figure out is where, like, I'm here, where have you been all my life? Where have, the letter R could be significant because that's Rihanna. Okay, but they're wondering, where have you been all their life? If they knew what they knew now, they would not have moved the way they did. I'm also getting that they are heartbroken because you have an Emperor coming in, and this Emperor is somebody that, I don't know if this masculine knows them or not, but they know that, for one, that it is a good match, and for two is they can't do anything about it because they kept, it's like a thing like, be careful what you wish for. Somebody was wishing you out their life. Somebody was wishing a lot of bad things on you, putting false judgment. Somebody wrote a petition, spiritual petition, but a spiritual petition. Somebody also, it's like overseas practitioners or something. Something ties from like the United States and overseas. Okay. Excuse me. Somebody's feeling like a void, like something's missing, a void in their soul. Like somebody's feeling a void. It's like they can't. Somebody. I feel like somebody's like about to. It's like they've been holding in so much, right? I feel like it's more so they're about to like blow. It's like a lot of secrets, but it's a lot of childhood trauma that somebody, I don't see this person wanting to work on themselves. Like, it's more like somebody was trying to wipe somebody else's memory or something. A lot of earth magic. Okay, what's this burden, Spirit? Let's see. What's this burden? Because somebody's really trying to figure out, it's like, what is going on? Oh, everything's falling apart. Somebody, okay, what? I got trust, emotion, and heart. Somebody didn't trust their own emotions or follow their own heart. That's their burden. You need to trust in a relationship for it to thrive. The burden, they didn't trust their heart. You start to feel your heart beat faster as you get closer. look into the depths of your emotions. Somebody didn't want to deal with their emotions. Somebody didn't want to, I heard, step up to the plate. Somebody, instead of fixing the problems, they went running off elsewhere. They didn't even give themselves time to take a moment to breathe. Somebody is a serial dater. Somebody had a closed heart chakra. Okay. But I feel like when they did choose to open their heart, they opened their heart to the wrong person. Somebody wish they would have listened instead of being egotistical. Somebody took somebody's advice as if they were jealous when this person always gave them the good advice. But on the other side of that fence, somebody wanted this person to be jealous. And on the other side of the fence, this person is the same person that planned just to go somebody out of revenge. Maybe it was problems. Maybe two people made mistakes and one person's like one-sided and they just, I don't know, couldn't handle their emotions, being adults. Or just be honest, like, hey, that might have been something that was a deal breaker. This is void. Instead, they just ruined everything, even the possibility of a friendship. Because where there's no trust, you can't build any type of relationship. Somebody, spirit, yes, true love. So the void, or what they were missing, or what they felt like you were hiding, what they felt like they did not know, they might gaslight you and say, but you was hiding from me that you had spiritual gifts and da-da-da-da, whatever. But this person knew, because they knew. It's like they were unawakened, but they were awakened. They knew more than what they perceived to know, but they did not know enough to be messing with the things that these people were messing with. Or, and the things they didn't do, they were paying other people and being, I heard asinine. I don't know what that is, being an asshole. Yeah. So somebody is awakening to the fact that you are connected with spirit. You are who you say you are. You're not a fraud. It was hard for them to figure you out but you're not in a category. You're whatever God needs you to be that day. And that you're their true love. That they feel like that's what their intuition is saying. They want you to open up the telepathy between y'all. Like this person, you used to see them in your dreams. They used to see yours. It felt real. It's like you can control yourself in your dreams or something. Take it out of resonance. Astral travel. Oh, and if you don't know what that means, go check out one of my Impact 101 videos. Okay, what's this? Okay, so basically, there's a masculine that's waking up to the fact that you are who you say you are. They took a gamble with their heart. They opened their heart to the wrong person. This is the people that their family, living family, supported. This is why you are going through what you're going through. Whatever y'all did on the last moon cycle. And another thing is, somebody's been trying to hinder somebody else's healing. You've been getting signs and synchronicities to detach from this person. Somebody was needing to control their sexual cravings. No, you can't agree. And they refuse to. Somebody is waking up. I'm not going to say this person hasn't changed, because I do feel like they changed in some ways. But I also feel like there's other ways that this energy has changed, but not for the better. Somebody refused to just tell the truth, and I heard like give in. But somebody's life path was built on integrity and family, and this was something that started in the past life. And sometimes it's hard to understand the full scope of a matter when you haven't done the research to look further than what's in front of you. Especially if you're from a royal lineage, whether you are a light worker or a dark worker. Like that royalty, and I heard loyalty to the royalty, is bigger. It's like bigger than the birthday. Like it's a lot to it. Somebody's birthday on the 15th and somebody's birthday is on the 23rd. Somebody is going through extension. Somebody that is, the dark. Somebody tried to hinder somebody's extension too during the moon cycle. Somebody wanted to be another chance. They want to shoot their shot, but they're scared to.
I'm so happy.
Somebody could be 45. Somebody could be 32. Somebody could be 54 as well. Somebody's father might have been an absent father. Didn't even recognize somebody as their child. This person might be entwined with your ex as well. This goes with that bigger plot. Look, it came back out.
Sorry.
Somebody didn't see your ascension coming. Now somebody wants to surrender. Also, you're getting a reward for surrendering this situation. Somebody, like I said, that somebody's going through awakening and they're surrendering whatever it is that they've been doing. Somebody's birthday was on the 16th. November is significant. Again, somebody could be 46, and I've also heard 36. I could be seeing 444. Somebody's 40. Somebody has a 40-year-old. Okay? Somebody's waking up and they feel like they did a lot of work for nothing. Somebody feel like they went against the one person that never would have went against them. The one person that accepted them, I heard effed up and all. Somebody feels a lot of remorse and regret, but in the same breath, would they feel this remorse and regret if they weren't going through backfires? But, and let me say something about that. We're not supposed to judge other people. Now, you forgive everybody, you let stuff go, and you have to learn. And I think not holding resentment, a lot of people don't like to talk about, because when you are somebody that honestly, like, you're not perfect, but you didn't do anything to cause such a big reaction, or you didn't do anything outside of what a normal person does in life that are going through the different phases of life, of growing, of dating, of settling down, of becoming a parent, of like literally forging their life and their path, and also somebody silently going through a spiritual awakening and not knowing how to explain the things that they're going through, because we know that we have half a mass of people in this world that thinks people that are spiritually gifted are crazy, and then the other side, they want to steal the gifts. And then for the other thing where people want to be that one, and I'm gonna be honest, like, it's a blessing, but it's like, I'm not gonna say it's a curse. It's a big responsibility, and you cannot pick and choose when or where. You can like not get on here and record videos and stuff, but you are not gonna ignore God or spirit or whatever you subscribe to. It's not something that you just do. It's like a lifestyle. It does not turn off. You know, you don't be the one to know people's business. You know, and then it's like a thing where once you're in it and you're forced to acknowledge whatever senses or whatever is going on with you yourself, if everything in you might not even know specifically why at that point you're saying don't go around them people, don't. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And then people constantly want to challenge you. And it's like, what? Who does that? We're all here for the same thing. So for me, and everybody has their own ancestors and spirits, and everybody has their own way, their own whatever, but we're all here for the same thing. So you deal with a lot. Like, you have spiritual coworkers, like you have coworkers in a physical job, obviously. Okay, so sometimes it's the same BS, and it's like, for what? And you have people that try to manipulate when they see other people's. That's another thing. Do not just let anybody give them consent in your energy and read you. And if you do have people in your energy that you do not give consent to, research on different ways of you being able to cleanse or pray. Praying is the number one go-to, and whatever that leads you to, go from there. Confirmation. Okay, somebody could be 34, 35 as well, 41, 43. Okay, somebody's birthday could be in March, April, January. All right, somebody wants to return, but they have somebody codependent watching them, and this person that's codependent watching them might want to approach you. Also, somebody wants to answer their call now and surrender. Somebody do have hope that will come with a resolution. And somebody had hope. Somebody's 42. June is significant. Somebody's 30. The 17th is significant. January 17th. November 18th. October the 16th. 2016. 2018 as well. But yeah, that's what's going on. I don't know if this masculine per se know about this woman that this masculine is tied to has been sending spiritual warfare to him and the ex. This person is a part of a coven, but I think this masculine is aware of it because he is too. However, this masculine is a divine masculine, which means you're on the wrong side, buddy. However that plays out, I'm not going to dig into it. I was just trying to give you the message of why. And if you weren't with somebody who did some type of ritual, it's either this feminine connected to this masculine. Who is a part of this ritual? Who's a part of this ritual? A hermit. So there was a Virgo, a Cancer, a Taurus, and a Leo. They were attacking somebody's strength, their solar plexus, and like I said, their crown chakra. So somebody did root work. A Capricorn was paid to do root work on a divine feminine's mortality, I'm hearing. It's 4 people that got together under a moon cycle. Somebody thought they had success and victory in affecting somebody's heart. I'm also getting that somebody wanted, this is somebody's lover. So the person that did it was somebody who you juggled. There's a Leo, a Capricorn, and a Gemini. So there's a Gemini energy that got 2 women that they're connected to. The woman that won, because it says success, victory in a situation where somebody was juggling priorities. Like, so the person that felt like they successfully gained victory of becoming a Gemini's priority is the person that did the moon magic. They wanted to cause pain and depression to your ex. They did root chakra magic. I told you. There's a Gemini feeling despair. A Gemini feel like he's tied to the devil, like over his divine feminine. All right, let's see. Can you come on the devil energy, please? What's this devil? What's this devil in depression? Answer. Oh, look. A magician and a reverse. So somebody feel like they chose a dark magician over a Queen of Cups, over a light magician. They've been fighting about this. Somebody is about to snap and have a mental breakdown and walk away from this Queen of Pentacles. I'm also getting that somebody's having some mental conflict about how somebody has them blocked. I'm also getting something about blocking somebody in a court case or something somebody did that they thought that weren't going to be. Something about a court case that somebody tried to keep another person from seeing or seeing what they did because maybe they want to come back because they now have clarity on who's the dark high priestess and who's a light high priestess. Somebody is very defensive about what they've done. Somebody's trying to come up with a new idea because they know that you were innocent, or you know that somebody was innocent, and you're finding out who's really been causing conflict. And you're a Gemini, and then you're a Pisces. I'm getting okay. Again, like this was a residue from a past life situation. We're gonna use what's the news act. Let's see. All right, ancestors. What's his legal matter? Oh, is it on the chart? What's his legal matter? What's his legal matter? What's his legal matter that this masculine is tripping about? He doesn't have chemistry with the person that he was honeymooning with. Like, so he don't feel chemistry for this person no more. And he also has love on the brain. And this, he's figuring out how obsessed this lady is because she's watching him. There's a lady that this man is tied to that he doesn't have the compassion for anymore. Like the honeymoon stage is gone. And this woman, he's filling out how much listen, he wants to run away. But there's from these financial issues. He's remembering things that I feel like this person feels like they're like waking up like Twilight Zone. He's remembering how he allowed this woman to love bomb him and eat the poison fruit. How he chased lust over love. Now this person might have been successful in this money matters, but a part of the karma is these financial issues. And not only that, but this man know of some of the work he was doing with this woman, but he don't know how much work he was doing. He wants somebody to let their guard down because he feel lost. And they feel like they shouldn't have let their guard down because they let the wrong person in. They thought you was the karmic, and they thought the karmic was an empress, but she was only coming up as the empress because she was pregnant. They feel like they wish they didn't say bye to you, and that they didn't do so much. They know time is up, and you're no longer chained to them. He thought y'all were going to be Bonnie and Clyde, and y'all would come back into harmony. But he didn't answer the call. He didn't answer the call. He was being extra and turned up with this crazy person that he was moving around like he was Bonnie and Clyde with. Now he's fed up. He woke up too late. Now he's wanting you to basically sacrifice yourself or sit around and wait. Like, ooh, I will wait for you. But I'm hearing that it's, no, your ancestors say, oh no, because you're moving on. Now it's a forbidden love. They mad because you're not their boo, and they feel like this person is not their boo. They was trying to stop a relationship from lifting off for you, a new one. And they was also didn't want to see you happy. And they're not happy with the sneaky link. I don't want to be a player no more. They don't want to hang out with the squad that they've been laundering money with. They don't want to wine and dine them. They don't want to be with them. But, I mean, look, and that's what I wanted to say. Somebody, I don't know, somebody ancestors is really irritated. Because I feel like earlier when I was just happening myself, you know, having my own time with my peeps, it was like the cards were being thrown like, didn't I tell you type of shit? My boo lift off sneaky link. This person thought that this situation was going to be the answer to all their problems. They thought they had gotten lucky. Give me something on this lucky. They didn't realize that this was not the way to go. Because it says light bulb moment in the verse. And I said, give me something on lucky. So lucky break, light bulb moment in the verse. This was not a lucky break. This was not a good choice. That was not the right decision. Give me something on the my boo. Can we get something on the my boo? Can we get something on the my boo? Excuse me. It's nothing but distress over there. It's nothing but disharmony. Also, this person was acting like they needed help. They was in distress. Gaslighting is masculine about a baby. That's what's distress, my boo, baby. And then we got sneaky link and lift off. Can we get something on the, okay. Now this person is tiptoeing around them because they don't love them. And they don't lust for them anymore. Like, they don't love them. They don't want to be with them. They got this baby, and this person thought this baby was gonna, this masculine, don't seem like he wanted the baby with the sneaky link. Like, it was nothing like he thought it was gonna be. So now he's looking back at you like you a goddamn, like, who my family back type nigga. After this nigga still on sick. Like, he thought you was spiritually attacking him. But you weren't. Like, you let him go. Like, somebody was playing in the energy. Somebody had the energy and stuff. Somebody had him and everybody else feeling like you were attacking him and doing stuff to him spiritually. Like spell work on him to cause issues. And the whole time, it was this person that he's connected to. Now he knows somebody wants to use blackmail of some type of, remember when I said the OnlyFans and shaving and stuff? Some type of freaky, geeky, things that they did together. Because I'm here, we did this together. Somebody, I ain't even gonna say that. Make that person show you the evidence. They really still got it. Tell them to show you. Somebody feels like that they binded themselves to that. Look, enemy. Look how the cards go.
What a needle at? My needle at, mommy?
What needle?
Orange thing, this whole shit.
Somebody feel like they binded themselves to somebody, a psychopath. Now they want to say bye to them. They're numbing themselves. And now they're starting to awaken to the red flags. They thought you were the one lost. You were crazy. They thought that you were the one doing all these things to them. So they started getting in on this, spiritually attacking you too. They were misguided by somebody that was a part of this little friend group. They actually made their own little, it's like this little gang thing. Some adults included. This was all planned and orchestrated. They purposely targeted this man because this man was connected to this divine feminine that we're starting to awaken, that people that's been coming for this divine feminine since she was a child never thought would happen. I don't know why this family don't want the generational curses broken. It's like they don't want their bloodline to come out of karmic debt because they like doing the grimy stuff. Somebody wanted their daughter to be the chosen one besides a niece or something. I don't know. Even if these people can. Somebody might be saying that they're somebody's mom or something and not really. Look, what came over here? This man might be finding out that these people are your strange family members because it says male energy slept with blood family member of their spouse. And it's saying knowingly, but it's in reverse. So either this is not really a family member and they made up all this crazy ass lie, or it is an estranged family member and he wasn't aware of that until after things start coming to surface, which is like now sipping. Somebody don't want to be a player no more. Maybe somebody is detoxing from drinking so much as well. Yes. Not good. Yes, when I'm done, maybe. Somebody has some legal cases and time is up for whatever it is that they were supposed to be doing. Whatever it is that they were doing spiritually was supposed to turn things in their favor in this legal case, but they couldn't stop you from growing, and they could not stop you from, they couldn't keep you chained to them, no matter how much they did. They thought you was going to be hurt and chasing them and looking them up, but you don't care. You already had receipts on what they did, choices they made for the long haul to be committed to this squad. You won't never lost. You are in harmony, and you just think maybe they weren't spiritually awoke. Who knows? But you're loving on yourself, and you're out of there. And that's just that. Somebody wants to be your friend, but I don't see that happen. I mean, apologies rendered, whatever. But somebody tried to assassinate you. Like, seriously. Stole money, spoke against you, like everything. And now this person, now that all the dust has settled, I was hearing, they don't even love this person. Now that all the partying is over, all the money's drying up, and now something is being looked into again. It's not fun anymore. Now that this person needs real love, real support, somebody that has a brain, I'm hearing, that brain ain't fried from spell work, somebody's addicted to spell work, somebody's looking for reality. The illusions are fading away. Somebody's feeling like they're in fog. It's like, how did I get here? Type of energy. I told you numbing. Oh shit, look what fell out. I told y'all somebody mad. Somebody's doing a lot of numbing. Somebody needs to go to a rehab. Detox, so they can think with a logical head. I'm hearing too late. Somebody's numbing a lot because the situation they feel stuck in. They know that a lot of their karma is going to be for them to have to penny pinch with this woman that's obsessed with them, that they cannot communicate with, and that's childish, and this person won't stop talking about you. I'm also getting that he feel like you won't accept. He's obsessed with having a heart-to-heart with you, and you keep rejecting it. Maybe somebody's been trying to call. That resonate. Maybe this masculine as well. The masculine that left is female. Can we get something on his energy? The masculine that left detached from this female. Whoever you are, you had a light bulb moment. That the direction you were going in, that you weren't making head over heart decisions. Okay? You did your research. Give me something on this reading up. And this was sideways. Somebody, your ancestors are proud of you slowing down. It's like, not that you can't do anything at all, but when you're first trying to detox, you probably kind of want to just stop that cold turkey. But even if you do, you don't go overboard. Good. See, you made the right move when you said bye, Felicia. They got somebody new for you. Okay? And also, the person that you said bye, Felicia, which was, I guess, the last person you dated, or somebody that you got a baby with, that is the person that's obsessed with you. You might have to start over altogether. But the further you keep moving forward, the more that will be exposed to you. Can we get something on this bye, Felicia? Can we get something on this bye, Felicia? There is a female out here that's spiritually coming for you, masculine. Somebody that wants to have a heart-to-heart. There might be a masculine that want to have a heart-to-heart with somebody that maybe he was friends with. I don't see it being anything more than a friendship that he's been watching, that he wants to maybe come back around to. Also getting that somebody wants to have a heart-to-heart that was once laughing and joking. This person don't want this male to move forward, but I'm getting that this male did, whoever you are, you did admit how you were feeling to this obsessive woman. Might be a baby mama. This man had a heart-to-heart with this woman and told her he didn't want to be with her anymore. This is the same woman that was laughing, kikiing about secretly spiritually attacking a woman that they don't even know, that they just saw their person maybe looking at, but they ain't laughing no more. This woman, whoever you are that walked away from this lady, she's crazy, for real. She has a codependency on you. Be careful with her. Somebody feel like this person, oh, she just be talking. No, she's crazy. And she's willing to try to do anything to stay connected to your bank account. But you're graduating. Something on graduation? Yep. You got fed up. All the extra stuff. Now it's cuffing season for you. You're going to be matched with somebody that's a black sheep like you. So this is a sacred union. Gotta give it to you. Clock that, divine masculine, like we do for the feminine. Congratulations. You are graduating. You're about to get your divine partner. These both people are star seeds, earth angels, a male divine, and they got a bunch of other stuff mixed up together that is for them to know and others to mind their business. That's what I'm getting. If you know, you know. But both of these people are learning and knowing more about their lineage, their purpose. Because there is a lot of gifted, spiritually gifted people here, but there are a certain number of people that are here for specific reasons. It's like the new world order, and they're already. It's like spiritual, literally, spiritual arranged couples, marriages, deeper than twin flame. Twin flame shit, but deeper than twin flame. Yeah, look, time is ticking. The lucky break is coming. What is that? Harmony. Time is ticking. Lucky break. Harmony. So y'all know the women, us women, we wake up before the men. So it's been a lot of masculine energy, a lot of grandpas, great grandmas. Somebody used the word hussy. Somebody grandparent uses hussy. Hussy. These moves that y'all have been making, divine masculine, has been also having a healing effect, because you're having it triggers memories in you that goes back to a point or a situation in your childhood that's like, I started doing this after that or because of this, which is making you kind of rewire your thinking, you know, and also taking accountability, you know, sucking it up and not reacting or attacking other people in a period of paying back your karma. All right, so y'all know all our messages. I like to get a piece of something that we all can. Somebody's had to learn discipline with prosperity, discipline with their self, their sexual energy, being a discipline with power, having spiritual power to fight, and material wealth, and being able to stay consistent and fair. And being able to stay consistent and fair, 411, y'all might be seeing April the 11th or November the 4th. Okay, staying consistent, fair, and loyal. Having the world in your hands, and also an anointing by God. Somebody had to learn to nurture their own inner child, to nurture themselves, that if even as a man, that if you're not filling your own cup up, you can't do nothing for nobody else. And also letting go of old school beliefs, being okay with your woman being just as strong as you, being okay with your woman being able to carry just as much as you. That don't mean that she necessarily has to 24/7, but you want to know that when you can't, she can and she will. Period. No debate, no question. Like, no matter what. Being okay with having joy in your life and knowing you deserve it. It don't matter where you come from. It don't even matter what you've done, for real. You don't pay the repercussions. But God gives you. God is God. He is love. And your ancestors showed you. They love you. They believe in you. You have to believe in you. Being honest and trusting a good thing when you have it. Trusting that just is, stop thinking that it's too good to be true, because that's the energy you're going to cultivate around it. Say, this is too good. I know it's for me, because I know I deserve that. It can't be too good for me, because I know I'm good enough to have it. I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't have access to it. Learning how to trust in your own gut. Stop taking what people say in the rumors and being naive and not doing your own research. Be fair. Be honest. Even if it's a situation where you have to hurt somebody, be honest. Pull your weight. Take care of your responsibility. You don't have to be perfect. But be mindful of the way you move and the people you choose to hurt. Stop taking your pain out on other people. And if you fuck up, say, hey, I fucked up. Equality. Be open to criticism. Stop getting so offended. If the person that you're asking for, before you choose somebody advice to take, make sure that that person, you see them in the honest, like, say you want to find marriage advice. Don't ask somebody that's in an effed up ass marriage or that ain't never been married for advice. Ask somebody with a relationship. I don't mean to be idealistic, but a relationship that's not just for show. You see, no matter who it is. Like, you might have known Mr. I'm gonna say Jones for 50 years, and he might have been married for 45 years, and they might not be like rich and well known, but you know that they're genuine. Ask that person. Don't be asking somebody that go home with a different woman every night or man every night for advice for a look. I cannot make it up. Competence, acceptance, and intuition. Get advice from people that have the sense, competence. They're not lacking the mental, because you don't give yourself enough credit. You got more sense than a lot of people that you go to for advice. They might have spiritually knew more. You getting there. You learning. You're learning how to do your own research. However, you got street smarts. You got book smarts. You got creativity. You got a good heart, but you can be evil as fuck. Motherfucker be on 1,000 when they get mad. What? And after you learn how to do stuff, what? Motherfucker went fool. that's what somebody goes, he went fool. Whatever that is that motivates you in a positive way, do not be ashamed of that being what motivates you. But also, remember, use that to build on a thing within yourself that you can use to motivate you. Because anything you see that you admire about somebody else, you have it in you. You're way more stronger than what you are. Love your life. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope when you're having to pay karmic debt. Don't give up hope if one door closes and you got to clear some stuff up or do a little bit of balancing and surrendering situations and having faith that it's going to work out. And not see it right then and there, so you go and start flipping back in your old ways. Don't give up hope because you feel like you're not perfect. You're good enough. And this is to some masculine out here. You deserve it. And it came out again. Love your life, have hope, and have courage that your dreams will come true. You need to work on communicating and figure out what you want. Be mindful of yourself. Focus on what you want. And be determined about your transformation, because you have favor too. Be at peace, but it has fell apart. Use those issues or bad choices or mistakes to help you grow, to help you ignite a passion to grow. Adapt to whatever karma or situation you're having to face. You have clarity.
And I got a topic for you.
You've been given a lot of grace to ground yourself. Your ancestors love you. They have a lot of compassion for you, but you need to keep your boundaries up. Be courteous, but keep your boundaries. Okay? Your ancestors love you. Whoever you are. It's like I said, this is mainly it's a collective energy pool, but it is specific to two masculines, but it can resonate with more than just those two. All right, let me clarify. I'm going to do, and whoever else is resonating with knowing that that you've been going through awakening, and that can we get some for the collective outside of this? Emperors in training. Clarity will be coming to you. Some people, gifts are being ignited. Some of y'all been defensive about those retrograde. Okay, y'all some people still got stuff to work through. Some type of wound. They're still healing. Somebody's trying to learn to manifest. There's many ways to do it. I would say try more than one, and then you can't keep harboring on what you're trying to manifest. No, it's like praying for something and releasing and let it go. You can make affirmations, like you say it and put it out in the air every day, but don't every day be like, oh my God, where is it? You gotta let it come when it's gonna come. Something about lovers union. Somebody trying to manifest a celebration. Somebody that abandoned someone is trying to manifest a lover back. Somebody feels like it's delightful to see you when they can't see you. They feel like they want to be consistent with you. But I feel like this cycle is closed. But for some people, it might happen. That's why you got to take the information back to your own spirit guide. Give you a reading, a personal reading, because this is collective. Oh, don't forget to watch my disclaimer disclosure messages if you are new as well. I hope I gave y'all something to help you move forward. Okay, somebody wants to be kind and somebody's using their wisdom. So let's see what we're going to close this message out. All right, I'm going to close this out with some alphabets. I'm going to pull some letters. Can we get the alphabets? First, last, or middle of the masculine that this message is for.
You said C.
Somebody might be in like a punk rock type of thing. Maybe somebody's like, I don't want to say gothic. Somebody got some black fingernails. That's the man. Somebody be dressing kind of gothic. Urban gothic is what I heard. Somebody got a C. First, middle, last initial. Can we get the males that this message is for? Can we get the males that this message is for? First, last, or middle initials? Can we get the people that this is for? Somebody got an R. Alright. Somebody got a B. I don't know. I'm gonna put the B back. We're gonna go back through here again. They keep throwing my energy off. Okay. Can I get the initials of the divine and masculines that this message is for outside of this R and C? Can we get their initials? Somebody got a J. Somebody got a K. Any more? Initials to the masculine that these resonate with. Initials to the masculines that this message resonate with. Okay. Somebody, I got T. So T in reverse. This is either a female that's in one of y'all life, or it's a man that is a woman. Somebody had a Q. So I got an R, a J, a C, a K, a Q, and a reverse T. I'm going to get zodiac signs, and then I'm going to let you go. Let's see. Zodiac. Okay. Let's see it. Alright. Somebody, your ancestors saying be patient. Alright. Can I get a zodiac sign for this R? Can I get it? Okay. No. Can I get a zodiac? This T backwards is somebody that's unsure of their sexuality, like I said. So this T resonates with a transgender male. Can I get a zodiac sign on this C? Somebody from my life though, on the low. Hold on. Can I get a zodiac sign? Can I get a zodiac sign? Oh. God, somebody is mad. Somebody's moon or rising is in a C. Somebody with a C in their name, moon or rising sign, you are a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I got commitment. So somebody with a C, that's a fire sign, has a commitment to an air sign, and this person's a gold digger. So there's a fire sign. It's sideways. So this fire sign, this C fire sign, could be a feminine that's connected to this person with the R and the person with the T. That might be that throuple energy. This fire sign is a gold digger that is in a commitment with the air sign. And if you look down, they align right with the letters. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna lay it down just how it came out. Like my spirit team don't be playing. You see? So whoever you are, air sign, your letters are R, you're in a commitment with a fire sign, that is a gold digger. This is a marriage. That is, yeah, that's karma. Intuition, you did not use. Okay. Can we get, what's this letter? Who's this zodiac sign for this Q? What's this Q? Who's this Q? What's up with the Q, masculine? Who is it? Okay. Somebody that you have having to be patient. Somebody that's going through a transformation because it's narcissist sideways, but it says caution when moving away from this narcissist. Going on a vacation is taking a gamble. She's a gold digger as well. So whoever you are with this Q, you need to be cautioned with moving out of the place that you're in with this person. Can we get the Q zodiac sign? I saw guardian angels. Your guardian angels are looking over the situation. You moving. Use your intuition. Okay. Mercury retrograde. Maybe you're considering a divorce. Maybe you are somebody that's into the same sex. Yes. Maybe you're needing to speak up about that and get a divorce. If you are a man that's into other men and been fighting with that, your ancestors are saying, yes, just get a divorce. Be honest about that. She's a gold digger anyway that you're committed to. Can I get something on this J? Who's this divine masculine with this J? We'll get something on this J. Something about you. Oh, Lord. I keep getting. Somebody is addicted to sex and keep going in around in the same cycle of sexual addiction. Okay, can I get something on this J? Somebody, they say you have a narcissistic ways. Honeymoon, vacation, and a distance. So whatever you're trying to do, somebody looks like they want to go on a vacation or a honeymoon, and then they're in the future with somebody. You will get instructions, or this person went on a honeymoon, went the distance to go on honeymoons and vacation with someone else under instruction of a false priest. Somebody opened their heart up to that person, to a narcissist. So no, you cannot, you're not going to be able to open that door back up, the communication. So somebody's a liar. Maybe there's a female narcissist that wants you to open her heart up and go on vacation with her. Maybe this is the person that's been spiritually instructing you and took you down the wrong way. You're finding out that this person's a liar. Tell her no, they've been spying on you. Somebody might have a pet or just might have a baby. You might with a water sign. They were telling you to let it go because they keep doing love spells. Somebody did a love spell to make you move in with them. They did a love spell. They made you move in with them. This person with the pet that you got pregnant with, that's been spying on you, that's a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You're supposed to say no to the communication. This person's a liar. So you must be the person that believed lies and left. You are being guided. You get readings a lot. You get this person that you've been getting you've been getting your new person to pull cards on your old person. I don't know what it is with the legal system, but I'm gonna stay out of that. Who's this K? Who's this K person? What's the closing? Mercury retrograde. This is somebody in a distance that used sex magic to put a love spell. So this might be the person that did the love spell or whatever. This might be the throb. I don't know what they got going on. Somebody that's in a distance that used it said intimacy to make someone, a narcissist, go be with someone else, an air sign. They tried to use a love spell. They did a breakup spell, an earth sign. So somebody's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's going through backfires for doing breakup spells and love spells on an air sign to make them go be with somebody else, a narcissistic person that used sex magic that was in a distance. Backfires. Backfires. Somebody, you're going through cycles, and also this is a person that likes the same sex and other sexes. Somebody's going through challenges, and you're going to keep going through challenges. It wasn't just Mercury retrograde. It's your karma. It's your karma. Look, it fell at the bottom. Everything's falling apart. Challenges, caution, date night, health issues, moving, no, a water sign. So there's a water sign that somebody should have said no to, that they moved with, that had health issues, that they kept taking on date night, you weren't cautious with. Now you're facing those health issues. Your guardian angel can't do nothing. Somebody got this from a same-sex lover. They want to confess that so they can move on. And that's just what it is. So I hope that gave all y'all some clarity and gave you some confirmation to who and what this consists of. If it resonates, like I said, please go and get your personal read, because that's what I keep hearing. Y'all need to get personal reads. Everybody's karma and backfires is different, though that y'all participated in the same thing. So at this point, I give you your energy back, and I call all my energy with clarity and peace. I call all of my energy back, sealed and protected. Anybody trying to send anything towards me or my collective, or use my message, or confuse my messages in any way, shape, or form, is immediate judgment and return to sender. And that's from God. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye, guys.